Hey everybody, welcome back to another exciting edition of Omnibros Live on a Thursday night. We're going to talk about manga, so get ready. We got a bunch of news articles and cool stuff to go through. It's your boy Gio here, still petitioning for that Inhumans Omnibus. Let Marvel know, please. Thank you very much. And I am joined by, of course, my good pal, Mr. The Omnibus Collector. How you doing, brother?
Hello. Hello. I'm doing well. How are you?
All right. It's been a mostly pretty chill day. Pretty hectic before going live because I totally forgot it was Thursday. I'm like, the show. So, yeah. Um, I totally forgot about previews. So, we're not going to do that today. We're going to do that next week. But, bro, I mean, that first week, it's pretty light. It's okay. We're not going to miss a whole ton. But next Thursday, we can talk about all the July stuff that's coming out. But yeah, pretty chill day. How about you?
I woke up at like 3 a.m. for some reason, and I stayed awake until noon or something, and then I took like a 3-hour nap. So
Nice.
yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know why I woke up in the middle of the night. But I woke up completely energized. Like it wasn't just like a brief like, oh, I got to use the bathroom real quick, or like I need some water. It was like I'm ready to go. I like got up and started like cleaning house and stuff. Like I don't know. I got to de-energize. So that was most of my day. And then I have I already mentioned this to you, but for people who are watching, I've got my July manga buyer's guide video is ready, and I'm gonna drop it on YouTube like right after this, and then I'm gonna go do one of those premieres so we can all watch it together, and then I'm gonna go live on Twitch after that so that I can talk about the plans for Anime Expo weekend, because I'm planning on doing a lot of live streams and videos to cover everything that's going on. My idea is that for everyone who's not able to attend, I want to provide as much of an Anime Expo experience as I can for all of you.
Nice. So that's going to be fun and exciting. You got to check out Omnibus Collector on YouTube and on Twitch. Subscribe to both channels just in case you haven't.
Yeah.
Let me remind everybody that this show is sponsored by the fine folks at In Stock Trades, your home for all things collected editions. You get your omnibus, trade paperback, hardcovers, manga, and so much more, up to 50% off. Deals of the week, of course. Sometimes it's even larger than that. You can get books at 60% off. It all depends. Sales all around, great deals, fun stuff. If you make an order of $50 or more, you get free shipping in the US. If you make an order on a week by week basis, you get that sweet loyalty discount that adds an extra 2%, the loyalty discount, if you will. Fantastic customer service, wonderful packaging. That's InStockTrades.com, the official sponsor of Omnibros Live here on the Omnibus Collectors Network. All the manga that we're going to talk about tonight, well, you could probably find it at In Stock Trades. So go check them out and support our wonderful sponsor. You can see some of the new releases, including some manga that came out recently. Lots of fun stuff, including everybody's favorite, Chain Soldier. I say sarcastically.
I know. I saw at least one person that a viewer, follower, or whatever of mine talking about how much they like Chain Soldier, and I was like, at least it's for someone, man. It's not for me.
Yeah. Well, there's a book out there for everybody, I guess. But yeah, go check them out, guys. In Stock Trades, we love them, and I know you guys do too. So support IST. First comment of the night, I got to highlight Charles, even though Lou in our chat told me about this, and I already seen it on Twitter, but nonetheless, it's exciting. If you have Pluto TV, however you want to pronounce it, starting July, you're going to get their Godzilla channel, all the movies up to Final Wars, and I think it has the animated shows, and the Mothra movies are included as well. 24/7 streaming nonstop, I guess. Pluto TV, they have a Godzilla channel now.
I think the only Godzilla media that I can think of that I don't own is the Godzilla's Island series. I don't know if you are familiar with that.
Which one is that?
I think it's called Godzilla's Island. It's like it was like a short TV series where it would have episodes with like Godzilla or like it might have been Minila interacting with other monsters. I don't know. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, no. I know what you're talking about, but I've never seen that. I'm looking at the picture of it right now.
Okay, Godzilla Island, spin-off to the Godzilla franchise, 1997 to 1998, with 256 three-minute episodes.
Is that out on DVD somewhere?
I don't think so. If it is, this year the YouTube channel released Godzilla Island worldwide with English subtitles. A 4-disc DVD set with every episode was released in Japan for $160 back in 2007. I don't know if maybe there's a bootleg online or something that you could find.
Okay.
I'm gonna look on eBay. That's one of the only pieces of Godzilla media that I don't personally own.
The series is best recognized for its handful of original kaiju variants and its near-exclusive use of Bandai action figures to portray the monster cats. I remember this, but I've never seen it. I'm a fake fan.
Godzilla Island TV series manufactured on demand, ships fast, $40 on eBay. So I guess if I did want it, I could get it.
Interesting. I got to check it out on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, since it's on there.
I guess I don't have that either. The other thing I don't have is the Netflix anime trilogy. I guess I could bootleg that. And something else I'm missing. The Biollante movie I don't have on Blu-ray because that's super expensive. Is that everything? I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Toho knows. Yeah. Brendan has a quick question. I've had this question for a while, but do you listen to anything while reading your manga?
Do you listen to anything, Gio?
I will answer first. I do. Depending on the type of book, if it has an anime adaptation, I will look for the soundtrack of said anime and play it while I read the manga. Or if it doesn't, I'll look for genres and stuff like that. If it's like a slice of life, the character is a little bit more mature, blah, 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 I'll typically put in like a lo-fi soundtrack while I'm reading, but like super low. I don't want to get distracted and start humming the beats instead of paying attention to what I'm reading. But that's what I usually do.
I listen to a lot of like, I guess you could also say lo-fi type stuff when I'm reading. Basically things that would have been used for Adult Swim bump music, stuff like that. So sometime it'll be stuff like I really like Flamingiosis is a good one to listen to, but I'll listen to a lot of like MF Doom, J Dilla, and stuff as well. Fat
Nice.
John is good. There's a lot. Like I just have a bunch of playlists that I listen to that have a bunch of that, lo-fi hip hop, I guess, if you would call it that. Common is really great for that as well. Thundercat, Flying Lotus. I think Flying Lotus did a lot of Adult Swim music actually. So that's kind of what I listen to. I also try to find music that sounds like it would be in the soundtrack to Hey Arnold. Like jazzy beats, like, kind of electronic jazz.
Yeah.
Music, if you will.
I like to listen to a lot of what was it called? It's electronic music, but they label it like smooth electronica. I'm like,
Yeah.
around that area, that niche within a niche.
Yeah, like you don't want it to have too much energy. Like it needs to
Right.
be something that's like mellow. It'll keep you calm and chill while reading. And like if it has lyrics to it, it has to be really like insubstantial lyrics, or like something that you've heard a million times before, so you don't sit there and get distracted by it. New
Yep.
Java's is another good one. New Java's music is nice to listen to while reading.
Oh yeah. So there you go. I do have a huge Spotify soundtrack playlist that I made, but that's strictly for anime openings and endings. If you're interested, uh, I can post it somewhere on here by the end of the stream, so you guys can check it out. And it has like hundreds and hundreds of hours of J-pop, J-rock, but that's a totally different animal. So there you go. So tonight, since we're not doing previews, there was the announcement of the next Manga Awards 2023. They've been doing this award since 2014. And they revealed the list of nominees, and you can vote if you want. I'm gonna try and see if I can vote live. I don't think so. I think I may have to create an account or something. I don't know. We'll see. But if you guys don't know, voting opened for the ninth Next Manga Awards with 41 titles nominated in the print category and 61 manga nominated in the web manga category. Readers can vote on their official website for their favorite choice until July 10th. The nominees are listed. We're going to look at that. With many currently available in English, blah, blah, blah. The manga nominees were chosen from 5,170 fan submissions. This year's printed list, let's go over that. Here's a logo. Your vote decides the next manga awards for print and web manga. And the little mascot is farting. That's nice. That's what you want to see in an award show. Good for them.
Small farting, whatever the hell that is.
Yeah, like a farting cloud thingy or spectral image. I don't know. Let's see if we can vote. All right. Your vote decides the winner. Blah, blah, blah. Can I vote?
Your vote in particular. No one else's, just yours.
I can't click it, but I can see the print manga category. The winners, each person may vote up to one. How do I? What happens if I click on this? It takes me to a weird website. Nope. 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 I don't know where that's headed. Sorry. Okay. So, nominated titles. These are weird translations, so I'm going to read the list I found elsewhere. We got Cypher Academy by Nisio Asin. Ichinose Family's Deadly Sins. God Bless the Mistaken. You got The Summer You Were There. The Coppersmith Bride. Gokurakugai. Fabricant 100. Tamon's B-Side. Dinosaur Sanctuary. Hell yes. The Magical Revolution of the Reincarnated Princess and the Genius Young Lady. That's a fun one. Honeko Akabane's Bodyguards. Something Japanese that I'm not going to pronounce. Asoko something. Anemone something else. There's a lot of Japanese titles here. Oh my gosh. Unmei no Makimodoshi. The Skirt Rings at the Landing. Mistress Kanan is devilishly easy. That sounds raunchy. Kahan Machi. Yeah, I'm not going to even begin to pronounce these. Verses by One. That's a good one. That's cool. Batgirl, Springstorm and Monster, Bless. You can see some of the pictures here of the stuff I've mentioned. Let's see. The Summer You Were There, God Bless the Mistaken, Kahan no Machi no Salim. This thing over there, it's a long title. Here's Gokuraku guy. A bunch of the new Shonen Jump entries are here, like Fabricant 100. There's also a hole in the student organization. I don't know what type of hole we're talking about. I'm scared to ask and find out. I want to vote for Dinosaur Sanctuary, please. That's my favorite. People in the town of the Moon Rising. Here's the manga by One called Versus.
Oh yeah, I forgot he had a new thing that popped up. I bet
Art's
that
pretty
soon.
Yeah, the art's pretty great in that. Wouldn't surprise me if they announce it soon for a localized release.
Is it Versus? Who publishes it? Let me look.
I would not be surprised. Bad Girl, Springstorm and Monster. Maguro-chan wants to be eaten. I don't know why.
It's a Kodansha title.
We'll see what happens next week. No, this weekend. The Magical Girl of 30s. Interesting. Demons of the Shadow Realm from Hiromu Arakawa was nominated as well. Did you read Volume 1 of this?
Yes. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Nice. Dragon and Chameleon. So, yeah. If I were to vote now. Okay. Oh, I don't want to link anything. No, forget it. I'm not doing that.
Oh no, a winner can never be chosen because it was your vote that was going to count.
Oh, sorry. Next Manga Awards. Let's go over to the web manga category. I Want to End the Game of Love. A story about being reborn as a baby. Okay. After God, The Moon on a Rainy Night. Assassin and Cinderella. Sure. The guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all. Would you like to date a Tanuki?
No.
Because he shapeshifts.
No, no, thank you.
These titles with long names that I'm not going to pronounce. She is not a cool girl in high school.
You cannot proceed.
Yeah, this is very rebuild of Evangelion. This is the unofficial sequel. Ghostbuster Osamu. It's pretty fun. If it's about actual ghost busting and yokai, I want to read this ASAP.
On the left, it's like a leopard or cheetah boy with a pompadour.
Oh, hell yeah. What's that about? Let's see if I can find Best web manga. Okay, I Want to End This Love Game. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see if I can find the name of that, the translation. It should be next to Kemutai Hanashi. Kemutai Hanashi. Kemutai. Nope. And if I do this, let me copy this and search over here. Find out what that's about. What is this manga? Whoa. So, like some naked animals in a pool. What's happening? It's nothing raunchy. It's just a weird image. Everybody's in, like floating in a pool or something. Okay. I'm gonna reverse image this. Okay. I think I got the name. Oh, I found the mangaka. Okay. It's on Shonen Jump Plus.
The one with the pompadour cat?
Yes.
What?
Yeah. Kemono Kuni. That's the name of the manga. I can show you a preview of it. Hold on. I'm just searching.
I'm trying to look it up on my phone.
Kemono. I mean, it said Kemono Kuni, but I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't look like.
Hold on. Can I Go back. Oh my god. What is happening? There we go. Okay, so if we go over here, new tab. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get claimed or not by the Japanese publisher, but they're not watching. It's all right.
I don't think that's the same series.
You sure?
Maybe I don't know. Oh, maybe yeah. Okay.
Yo, this looks interesting. I want to know more about this. Like blood, death, and anthropomorphic animals. It's like Beastars on crack. Or maybe this is like their version of Commandi, because I only see a couple humans.
Deep pull for the people not familiar with comics.
Yeah, sorry. That's how my brain works sometimes. Okay, cool. So apparently it's that's the name of the title of the manga. Whatever. Anyway, whatever. Let's keep going with some other names here. Golden Spiral. Joshiryokuta Kamena Shishi Harakun. That thing. School Back, Skeleton Double. If anybody in the chat knows anything about these titles, let us know. I'm interested in finding out more. I think this is coming out from Seven Seas, Soada and the Monsters House. I think that got licensed.
I want Tank Chair. I don't know what it is, but I want it.
There's a preview. Oh, why didn't I click on the oh my gosh, I'm dumb. What's happening?
It looks like Kamen Rider, but his bottom half of his body is a tank.
What's the X-Men character that has a tank for a body?
I know who you're talking about, but I can't recall. I guess he's like in a wheelchair. It's like a tokusatsu character that's in a wheelchair, and they make it into a tank.
Tank chair. Hold on. Maybe someday they'll be published in English. Who knows? Tank chair. Found it. Okay, Sensha Isu tank chair. The strongest assassin, Nagi Taira, becomes unconscious after protecting his sister from a bullet. However, he possesses a special power that restores consciousness for a short period of time when murderous intent is directed at him. In order to fully reawaken, Nagi begins rehabilitation in a modified wheelchair against all sorts of powerful enemies. Violent action versus the most dangerous dark heroes, depicted by the genius Manabu Yashiro.
Tank Chair.
Tank chair coming soon to a theater near you. Manabu created Murahagane and something called Natsu to Mikoshi to Kyodai Kaiju. So a kaiju manga.
Tank Chairs Kaiju. I hope it crosses over.
Hell yeah. Tank Kaiju Battle Royale. Interesting. Soada and the Monsters House. I think this is by Seven Seas. If I'm not mistaken. Soada and Monsters House. I did like the art, but I haven't read it. Soada is a young orphan girl who was raised by knights and trained to battle monsters that constantly attack their kingdom. But by the time Soada is ready to join the fight herself, peace has been declared and her blade is no longer needed. Searching for a new home and a new purpose, Soada stumbles across Kriek, the dwarf, leader of the monster architects. Suddenly, instead of fighting monsters, Soada finds herself working with Kriek to build comfortable homes for them. In the process, will she discover a new home and family for herself?
There's no tank chair.
No, yeah. It's got like Dragon Quest vibes, to be honest. Like builders.
Yeah.
I can't look at the preview. I don't know what's happening. Damn it. Hold on. I want to show the bigger picture here. So yeah, this is Seven Seas. I just saw it on the Bezos website. If I do this. So I'm excited for this. I believe this comes out. Now we're just doing a plug for this manga. This comes out in September. So I'm looking forward to reading this. Let's see if there's anything else here that catches our eye. Handsome Must Die, of course. Everybody's favorite. Salaryman reincarnated as a cat. Why not?
Makes sense.
I'm guessing he dies from overworking because that's a thing in Japan, and he gets reincarnated as a cat. Why not? Let's see. Stepping on, kicking, loving. My perverted stalker. The jeweler's maid. 100 ghost stories to die for. That sounds great. I'd read that. Fire dodge girl Danko. Life with moth. Is this seriously a moth? Wait a minute.
The moth as a pet, or are they? Looks like he's raising the moth as his child.
Life with moth manga. I got to be careful because people are weird on the internet. Oh gosh, this is creepy. Wait a minute. What did I just stumble upon? Hold on. Oh, it's not. It's just okay. What happened is I'm searching for Google Images, and there's a really creepy one, and apparently it's an H manga, but it's not Life with Moth.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, no, I don't want to. I can't show it, but it's hilarious and creepy at the same time. How do I? I want to show you the image because it's pretty wholesome of this guy riding a bike with the moth. How large? Okay. Hold on. I know this is riveting content for everybody watching. Let's figure this out. Yeah, this is the proper manga right there. Life with Moth. So this Life with Moth. Shoot, I don't know what's this about, but there you go. I'd be kind of creeped out to have a giant moth with me, you know. Oh, Jaime's read Soada and Monsters. Nice. Hell yeah. Let's go. Kindergarten Wars is nominated. That's cool. That you can read in English on the one of the apps. I forgot which one.
That'll probably get licensed soon too.
Yeah. This has the winning combination of Spy X Family and what's the other one? The assassin that runs the 7-Eleven.
Sakamoto Days.
Sakamoto Days. Thank you. It's a weird mashup of the two, but with kids. So yeah, that's it. If you guys are interested, and you want to vote for any of this, you can link up your Twitter or Facebook and vote for your favorite new manga. This was voted on, or the nominees were chosen by the fans. 5,000 fans, which is pretty small considering how many people are fans of manga in Japan and worldwide. But cool.
There are only 5,000 of them.
That's it. 5,000. No more. This is a pretty niche hobby. So, yeah. I'm going to check some of these out later because they look interesting. I might find some hidden gems here to talk about later.
Tank Chair.
Yeah. And that moth one, I'm going to investigate. Versus by one, it's a fantasy manga with like swords and stuff. and magical girl of 30s. I don't know. I'm interested to see if it's like somebody that's in their 30s and still wants to be a magical girl, Bishojo, or if it's something else. Hold on.
Like you're not allowed to be a magical girl after you're a teenager.
Right? Yeah.
And they're like, no.
Let's see if I can find something real quick. Magical girl of 30s. Nope. Magical girl of 30s on Google. Sparkles. What? Magical Girl 30s is a new webcomic. Found it. Yay. Magical Girl 30s. Maho Shoujo Midoshi is a new comic by Yume Sakura about a 35-year-old office worker who becomes a magical girl. Okay. That's about what I expected. Interesting. Real quick here. Yeah, Dragon and Chameleon. What's that about? Let me check that one out real quick. That's the last one I'm going to check out. Damn it. Dragon and... found it. Yay. Ryu Chameleon, or Dragon and Chameleon. Garyu Hanagami is a genius mangaka who has sold over 150 million copies. Shinobu Miyama is an unknown manga artist who is morbidly envious of Garyu. An accident causes the two of them to switch bodies. The two artists clash, putting their bodies and their pride on the line. A battle of manga artists drawn by the talented artist Ryo Ishiyama. Ryo Ishiyama, if you guys don't know, was an assistant on One Piece and wrote a bunch of stuff like the Amalgam of Distortion, Ayakashi Ishoku Henitai Garo, and some other weird stuff. I don't know. But cool. Sounds pretty wild and wacky. So what do you think of that? Next, Manga Awards 2023, right there.
There's a ton of stuff that I've not read, or a lot of stuff that I haven't heard of also.
Yeah. Cool. But like I said, I'm going to, I don't know for this stream or for my channel, but I'm going to look at the list more in depth after we're done with the stream and make a video on it somehow. Pick out some new stuff for people to check out. Kidoki. I have a billion tabs open. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me clean this up. So another news item that I saw. Mangamo, is that how you pronounce it?
I guess.
They are putting out the physical edition of My Love Story with Yamada-kun at level 999. They previously had this as a digital title, but now they're releasing it physically through Penguin Random House's new label thing, brand, whatever, Inklore. So that's a double header of a news item right there. Let's go to friends of the show, Anime News Network. They got the scoop. You can see it here. I didn't get a sent press release because they don't like me, but that's pretty cool. Let me check something here real quick. Inklore, Penguin Random House. Okay.
I think there was 3 titles coming to the Inklore thing.
Yes. I forgot which ones, but that's what I'm looking for.
One was like From Under the Oak Tree.
Oh, found it. Yeah, go ahead.
I think it was a manhwa. I just remember because I thought it was From Under the Cork Tree, like the Fall Out Boy album.
Under the Oak Tree, a Korean fantasy romance novel by Kim Suji. This novel was adapted into a webtoon that is currently being published digitally in English on the Manta platform. There's so many platforms these days. The first volume of the novel is scheduled for summer of next year. The next one is The Heavens, a sci-fi fantasy trilogy of graphic novels by Lev Grossman and Eisner-nominated Lila Sturgis. The publisher describes the space operas as Succession meets The Empire Strikes Back. That's a mashup right there. The first volume will be released in 2027.
What?
Are we even going to be alive by then? That's not right.
Why are they talking about stuff that's still like 4 years out?
I don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow. Jesus Christ. Okay. They're confident. Northern Lights, a series of YA fantasy graphic novels. First volume comes out next year. Cherry Blossoms After Winter, a BL manhwa by Bam Wu about childhood friends who fall in love. Comes out early next year. And they didn't mention the this thing. What is it? My Love Story with Yamada-kun. The anime just ended. Loved it. I thought it was great. Really enjoyed it, and I kind of want to check out the book, the story after the episodes of the anime. So this is great. They will be offering more details during Anime Expo on July 3rd in room 404 AB. If you're interested, Riley. July 3rd at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time.
July 3rd. No,
I won't be there, so
it's not on my schedule right now.
Okay. So releasing. If I click on it. Oh no! I don't want to. No, that's not what I want to highlight. Sorry. If you guys don't know, recently dumped Akane is just about to quit the game she used to play with her boyfriend because her boyfriend found another love interest within said game and dumped her. And to get back at her ex, Akane is doing like a in real life event for the RPG, MMORPG that they play, and she meets Yamada, who is like this super gamer. Yamada in real life turns out to be somewhat of a legend. The only problem is he is only interested in the game. As Akane's feelings grow, will Yamada's focus stay on the game? So it's pretty sweet and funny. What drew me in was the humor and the fact that Madhouse, of all people, was adapting it. So that was a lot of fun. I do recommend it. But cool. Mangamo getting into the physical game. That's interesting. Is it Mangamo? Am I pronouncing that right?
I assume so. Mangamo or Mangamo? I'd assume Mangamo.
Mangamo sounds funny. That sounds like something I would say over here in Spanish.
It's like a Spanish curse word. Mangamo.
Mangamo. Yeah, Ink Lore. Is there any more info on Ink Lore? Hold on. Oh, wait. Of course. I know where I can go. Nope. Never mind. Page does not work. Sorry. I thought I could go to Penguin Random House, but their Ink Lore page is talking about the graphic novels and not the manga stuff, which I'm not going to highlight for this stream. Interesting. Speaking of the industry, Tokyo Pop launched the Love label with 4 new titles. So if I click on, hold on, we can read the titles here or whatever, but the actual press release. Tokyo Pop celebrates diversity and inclusion with new romance manga to be published under its Love imprint. Bless you. The 4 new manga titles are The Black Cat and the Vampire, Undead, Finding Love in the Zombie Apocalypse. Oh boy. Sating the Wolf, Lullaby of the Dawn. Interesting. What the hell is the Zombie Apocalypse one? 19-year-old Hikaru Asahina lost everything the day the world ended everything that is except his childhood friend, Ai Kosaka, who has always taken care of him. Now the two of them, along with other survivors, struggle to stay alive in a post-apocalyptic world filled with man-eating zombies. And when Ai confesses to feeling something more for Hikaru, it changes everything. After all, the more precious someone is to you, the harder it is to lose them. In a world like theirs, is something like love even possible? Okay. So yeah, shout out to Tokyo Pop for getting a new label. It's a weird name. I get it.
A panel, a love panel at Anime Expo, and I'm covering that one for Anime News Network on the 4th. I think that's when the panel is, and it's like the only thing that I have going on the 4th aside from my birthday.
Aside from your birthday. Hold on, wait a minute. You're not gonna be here next week, so where's the damn thing?
I'll be on the show next week.
You'll be on Thursday, I know, but we're gonna miss your birthday. So here's a Omni hump for you, right there.
Hey, I get
Omni Dog and Swamp Thing.
So I'm covering. I don't know if they're gonna have any additional news about it, like any other news.
Or maybe just it'll be like a formal, like presenting, like here's the label, like
yeah, this is what we're gonna do with the label.
Yeah. What's the Undead? No. Where's what did I just read? Hold on. The zombie apocalypse. There's no pictures for it. Dang it. Oh well. Let's go over here. These seem like typical Tokyopop titles. No judgment on quality, but this imprint seems just like Tokyopop. Yeah. But if they get more stuff out there, because the whole plan is for them to include not just BL, GL, they're including Josei books and all that stuff under their Love imprint, so that's cool.
Love.
I it's a very Gen Z name, in my opinion. You could have named it something else. I don't know. How about the Love Pop?
Love hate
imprint. Depends on the game. If it's Elden Ring or Zelda, good luck with that. They were playing Forest of Savior, like a Zelda-esque looking world with like elvish characters and all that, with cartoonish aspects. But Akane is terrible with computers and internet and gaming, so that was part of the humor, as she's slowly getting hooked into playing the game, even after experiencing a bad breakup. I would recommend the anime. It's really funny, especially the performances.
A lot of people are really weird about like the fact they're like, oh, there's an age gap. She's like 2 years older than him.
It's 2. Yeah, it's not a
it's 2 years. And he's like, because they're like, she's in college and he's in high school. Like he graduates from high school at the beginning of the series.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just people are.
If it's like that other one that we talked about, where it's like the teacher's 30 something and he's 16, yeah. I get that, but a 2-year gap. Come on now, we've seen that in real life. A lot of people are like that. A lot of couples, so it's all right. And like you said, he graduated, and part of the story is that he's doing entrance exams and all that for college. Yeah. So the next thing I have here, hold on. Where I lost the link. Where is it? I still have stuff from the magical girl at 30 and Moth. My Life with Moth. No, that's not it. Sawada. No, that's not it either. Hold on, I'll get this eventually. Oh, not Twitter. Aha, found it. Okay, so I got to share a different page here. So the latest Shonen Jump title to debut happens to be a new manga called Eyes Head Gill. And I read the first chapter and I wanted to talk about it here. Did you by any chance read this? I know you're busy with other stuff, so
And
I doubt it.
freaking Mashal ended, or is ending.
It's ending, yeah.
Sad.
You got the anime. You can watch the show. I think you'll like how they adapted the manga.
Still sad.
Okay, so Ice Head Gill is written by Ikuo Hachiya. I think I pronounced that right. And he was an assistant on Dororon. Remember that manga from last year?
Yep.
That got canceled. And he did another manga with a Japanese name that I'm not going to pronounce. So, Ice Head Gill, we are in the ashen snow known as Great Ice, the land. And we follow a young kid named Gill Soul, who has been chased from the capital for some reason. But actually, we do find out right away. He is the son of a famous, like Viking type warrior that fought for the kingdom, and mysteriously he went berserk and killed a bunch of people in the kingdom. And before he left, because they were chasing after him, he struck down the kingdom's prince. So everybody hates the guy and they think he really did it. His son, Gil Soul, he is the only one saying that no, he did not do that. He's an honorable man. Why would he betray his kingdom? So Gil is defending his father, and everybody hates that. So they chase him out of the kingdom. He goes to live with, I believe it was his aunt, Mela, right? Something like that, in like a faraway region of the kingdom or something. And over there, it's this manga is sort of like Shonen Jump, Vinland Saga. Honestly, let me show you some of the art. Well, I recall what I read. Let's go over here. Let's share my Biz account. Why not? Can you see this? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh, spoilers. That's the last page. My bad. Also, shout out to them for giving this book colored pages to debut. They're really confident in this. Yeah, so you can see here some of the art. This is his weird, sexy-looking family member, aunt. And she is the queen of this area, and she's kind of ruthless, but actually takes pride in how she has molded that town into what it is. Everybody's like tough and resilient and all that stuff, and it's because of her rule. And she is taking advantage of our young lead and using him because of his freakish strength. So he's pulling her sled. And eventually some trouble happens in the town, and some bad guys show up that are related to, I guess, Nordic mythology or something that involves like hellish monsters or whatever. So the appearance of those monsters may provide a clue as to the protagonist's father, because he left him a book with notes and that he has to decipher, and the location of some relics that will lead him into something that will probably save him or save his reputation, something like that. Yeah, I dug it. I'm interested to keep going forward with this. Our main protagonist, he is surprisingly strong with an axe. As you can see in this fight scene over here, he's super skillful. Because the axe, he does have a giant axe that belonged to his father. So he has that and has freakish skills with it and takes care of some bad guys. Let's see if I can find a evil dude. There's the bad guy right there, looking like a ice zombie Viking monster. So yeah, kind of cartoonish, but overall pretty nice.
It seems like Jump has maybe started moving away from the desire for everything to be about like fighting demon type stuff.
Yeah. Yes. This is when I read this, I got some really Vinland Saga vibes going. Because it's about a kid, son of a Viking type warrior, and his journey. So yeah, if you're interested, go give it a read. You can read it for free. You don't need an account. You can read the first chapter for free. Started this week. Let me stop sharing for a second. I said Gill, Martial Master, and Tenmaku Cinema are the best of the new serializations. I liked Tenmaku. Martial Master, I didn't know if I was going to like or not. Let me show you some of the art on that.
Marshall Mathers.
Martial Master Azumi. This one right here. This is about MMA and fighting and all that I don't really care for, but I'm going to show you the art on it. So you follow that guy. At the start, he's a bit of a pacifist and kind of, you think he's a weakling and a coward, but he's not. Spoilers. There was some tragedy in his household, and he sort of stopped addressing his grandfather, who's now suffering from dementia. And his granddad was a martial artist, and he has a dojo or whatever, former dojo, I guess, because he can't do that anymore. His father passed away tragically, and the kid sort of just dropped all that aside and just wanted to go to school and live a different life, I guess. He gets bullied at school, and his friend is upset that he gets bullied all the time and thinks like he was bullied himself out of the basketball team. So now he wants to do something different with his life and wants to practice MMA and mixed martial arts, blah, blah, blah. And he's trying to convince the protagonist to do that. And so the two can train together. And maybe even if he doesn't feel like it'll help with the bullying, because the main protagonist says like, am I being bullied? I don't know. He thinks it'll help with his self-esteem and boost his confidence and all that stuff. Eventually, some other stuff happens, and we find out about this other girl who's at their school. And in the story, there's a boom in female martial artists, so she wants to participate as well and be like the top trainer, fighter, whatever. And eventually, that happens. And so it's a coming-of-age sports drama with these two characters, or the three characters. I don't want to ruin too much of it because, you know, want people upset, but I can show you some of the art. I do like the art here a lot better than the previous one. It's nice and clean. So yeah, this is the other character, and that's sort of it. I'm not a fan of these kinds of sports stories, but I gave it a shot and mostly liked it. I don't know if I'm going to continue reading it, but it was interesting. Turns out, in a bit of a spoiler section here of the first impressions, the main character is actually like insanely good. It's just dormant abilities, repressed abilities. When he gets bullied, at the end of the chapter, he goes berserk on the bullies. And they're like, you have natural talent for this. Why don't you actually become an MMA fighter? Like, I don't know, maybe. Yo, you did MMA, Jaime? Hell yeah. Cool. The grappling looks good. Nice. I don't know much about that stuff. I thought it looked good. I thought it looked... Wait, hold on. Let me go back to that panel. If I can find it. I can't. I thought it looked pretty accurate. Oh, here we go. Bit of a spoiler, guys, but it's only the first chapter, so is it really a spoiler? We don't know the story yet. You only know just the first opening pages. So here's one of the fight scenes with one of the bullies. You dumb losers are nothing to me. He goes to punch him, and instinct takes over, I guess. There we go. Yeah. So he's a natural grappler, and the girl thinks he'd be great at MMA. So he's going to train and all that stuff. Yeah. So of the two, which one would you be interested in checking out?
I think if I was to start one first, it'd be the Icehead Gill one, because it looks so different than so much of the other stuff that we have.
Yeah. The other, I think it was last month that we talked about. I talked about Niue's Exorcist. Did not like that. Kill Blue was all right. Tenmaku Cinema I did like. This is pretty different. And do retry. I love the opening chapters. I know last stream or was it on your Twitch that we talked a little bit about it, how some fans were upset with the direction of the manga, but I haven't found out. I haven't kept up with the release, so I'll get back to you on that. So the latest ones are Icehead Gill and Martial Master Azumi. So you can see the current lineup, if you will, of Shonen Jump stuff. I'd say it's pretty diverse.
Yeah. Shonen Jump plus Sand Chronicles.
Akane Banashi, Jiangxi X, which I talked about on this show as well, fighting vampires in China. Ichinose Family's Deadly Sins, this is a good one. Cypher Academy. I talked about Fabricant 100. Tokyo Demon Bride unfortunately got canceled, but I'm hoping it does get a physical release because I would like to own it. Ginka and Gluna also ended. And these we already knew about. These were from last year. So there you go. Sort of my first impressions on that. When I was depressed, physical activity helped, so I did it for a few years. Nice. Sounds awesome. H-Field, thank you for joining. Best recent-ish titles out of Tokyo Pop, in my opinion, are Double and Our Not So Lonely Planet Travel Guide. Have you read those?
No.
I know about Not So Lonely Planet, but I haven't read it.
I remember the title, but I haven't read it.
So there you go, guys. Let me remind you, before we get any questions from the chat, this show is sponsored by the fine folks at In Stock Trades. All these Shonen Jump series, I'm pretty sure eventually somebody like Viz will get them, and we'll put out physical volumes. And when they come out, you can get them at our sponsor's website, In Stock Trades, your home for all things collected editions. Get your Omnibus, trade paperbacks, hardcovers, Manga, and so much more with great deals that range from 42 to sometimes 60% off. Orders of $50 or more gets you free shipping. And if you make an order on a week-by-week basis, you get that sweet loyalty discount that adds an extra 2% discount. Fantastic customer service, wonderful packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. Shout out to IST, a wonderful sponsor. At the end of July, on the very last day, on the 31st, on that Monday, we'll be doing the gift card giveaway valued at $50, open to anybody out there in the world. You just got to show up to the stream, participate in the chat, and you're in the running for a $50 gift card, courtesy of our sponsor, InStockTrades.com. There you go. Jaime, have we all got our Slam Dunk movie tickets? They became available this week. I didn't. I'm not going to be able to see that.
Did I know I mentioned it in passing in the Omnibros chat, but I don't remember if I said what happened on here. But I got G Kids emailed me to invite me to the premiere at Anime Expo, and I had to decline because it's at the same time as the panel that I'm on.
Dang it.
And it's on Monday, which is a slow day for me. I literally, like, I have my panel at 11:30 to 12:20, and then the only other thing I'm doing is I'm covering the Denpa panel for Anime News Network at 1:30 to 2:20. So like I mean, actually, both of those are at the same time as the movie, so I wouldn't have been able to do.
Yeah. It was not meant to be, unfortunately.
Yeah, so I responded and I was like, unfortunately, I told the woman, I was like, it is my absolute favorite manga of all time, and I would be absolutely, like, I would love to go, but I can't. And then I let her know why, and I said, if there's any other opportunities though, like if you want to do any marketing stuff, so I thought maybe if I say like it's my absolute favorite of all time, like she would say something about like, oh, do you want to do something with the Blu-ray release or something like that.
Oh, of course.
So
And G Kids, they did. We largely do. We're not in their spectrum of releases and all that stuff over here. So sorry, not for me. Not gonna happen anytime soon. It's always certain areas in continental U.S.
yeah,
Uh, so yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Gonna wrap up. If you guys don't have any questions, I just realized that I forgot to film something for my channel. I remembered while we were talking about the next manga awards. I'm like, son of a gun! It's already 9:43 p.m. and I totally forgot to film a video that's supposed to go out tomorrow. It's an easy one, so I think I should be able to crank that one out and upload it. So, gonna get to work on that.
crank that soldier boy, as they say.
Hey.
And
Next Imaginaut. Next Imaginaut. Thank you for joining. Hold on. It's a two-parter, so let me hold on for a minute. Cleveland Brown. I bet she responded, well, must not be your favorite if you're skipping it. She went there. That would have been funny.
she hasn't responded at all. Everyone in like all the industry emails that I've been receiving and getting and stuff, everyone's very slow to respond at the moment because I think everyone's just so busy setting up for AX. But I don't know, if I see people at the convention, I'll go shake hands and be like, can I, like, what I would love to do is if they would let me do like a private stream on, so that like because they could give me permission to be able to stream a movie on Twitch without getting in trouble.
That's true. Yeah.
So it'd be so cool if like I could host a small private stream on my Twitch channel so that people could like watch with me.
That'd be fun. Yeah. Or check this out. When the Blu-ray comes out, which will be in less than a year.
Yeah.
What if
Excuse me.
they give you the opportunity to promote the Blu-ray release and you stage a basketball game and review the movie or talk about the movie, in a basketball court while you're dribbling away. That'd be pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie.
I can do one of those like I just
Like one of those
ball.
Yeah, like a professional photo shoot and all that in the court, NBA Jam style. You can talk about your love for basketball media and not necessarily the sport.
I used to love watching basketball back when I was younger.
Yeah.
But, you know, I grew out of my childish ways.
You get a jersey and you'd be like, this is a great movie. It's adapting, or it's is it a sequel or a prequel? What is it?
I don't recall. I haven't looked at much information about the movie itself.
It's related to my favorite manga of all time, and then you can talk about the manga while you're shooting hoops. Some voiceover. It's sunny outside, like a street basketball, something. That'd be fun. Something to think about. Oh, we got next to mention those comments. Here we go. Not me, because I don't know anything. Riley, any rumblings on whether there'd be any movement on new 5-star stories, translations / reprints? I just learned that France has published 3 fairly thick trade paperbacks of a sizable chunk of the series. What do you think of that?
If something is not known already, I don't know any information ahead of time. And if I do and I can't say anything, then I'm not going to say anything. But there's nothing right now that's like public knowledge. I don't know about, what did I say, Italy? Was that what I said?
France.
France. I don't know about France in particular, but I know that in the past that when things have had when licenses have had movements in Latin America, there's been a trend for it to not be too far behind in the US in English releases. Also, I mean, just pay attention this weekend. There are licensing panels for Manga Planet, Kodansha, Animate International, J Novel, Comic Key, Square Enix, Yen Press, Dark Horse, Viz, which I don't think it's going to be like anime, not manga, Azuki, and Denpa, Kuma, and Tokyo Pop, at the very least. So that like almost every major publisher is going to be doing stuff on panels with license announcements at Anime Expo, except for 7Cs. They're the only ones that are not going to show up.
Boo. I mean, that sucks.
It's annoying to me because last year they had a ton of stuff that they announced at AX.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be crazy. Thankfully, it's this weekend. When does it start? On the 1st?
Yeah, Saturday through Tuesday.
Okay. So Riley's gonna be there. Go ahead and plug your Twitch and YouTube so people can follow you.
So I was thinking about posting about it on YouTube just to get as many people aware as possible. My goal is that since I have the privilege of going, and not only that, but I have like the privilege of attending a lot of these panels and talking with a lot of these people in various settings. I'm going to do my best to supply an Anime Expo experience for people who are not there. What that's going to consist of is 2 basic prongs to this attack plan. Prong 1 is the typical stuff that you expect from content creators who go to conventions. That's going to be stuff that I post probably on my my TikTok, like quick videos of walking around the floor, taking a look at different booths, notable things that I see, hanging out with friends who are other content creators, mostly other content creators. The second prong is I'm going to do live streams at the end of each day. I don't know what time because every day is different, but I'm going to do live streams at the end of each day where I will basically do a beat by beat look over everything that was happening and all the announcements and stuff like that. The first Saturday is the biggest day. I from 11:30 until 7:20 p.m. have panel after panel after panel that I'm going to be attending. A couple panels are happening at the same time as other panels, so I'm going to have to get like some eyes out there who can help me with that. I had 2 breaks. I had a break from 3:20 to 4 o'clock, and then I had someone reach out, and they were like, someone that I had worked with before, and they're like, we want to thank you in person for helping us with this. So when can we? And I gave them my 2 so they took one of my breaks, and then the other break I have is from 4:50 to 5:30. So that's probably where I'm gonna like sit down or go to the bathroom and like eat something, and then I got to get back to it. So that day I will be going through all of that stuff. That'll be the highlight. The big stream is going to be after Saturday. Sunday, that's going to probably be a really late stream because I have an industry party to go to afterwards, after the convention is done for the day. And then the third is going to be normal time, but there's really not much going on that day. And then the fourth, I have no idea, because we're going to go out to celebrate my birthday.
It's your birthday.
And I don't know how long we're going to be out. But that's my plan. And then afterwards, I'll do a video on my channel to like
a wrap up or
get everything
on experience.
Yeah, it's going to be a big like putting everything together more like succinctly, like actually like trying to script it instead of just sitting and shooting the shit with my viewers.
And then on the 6th, we're going to get the after show to the after show to the after show on this channel. And you're going to talk about all that stuff all over again. So it's a full week of coverage on all different sides. YouTube, Twitch. It's going to be insane.
And I'm prepped. I got my business cards. So I'm going to be handing these boys out to everyone so that they can, and I got the QR code on there. So you just scan that. It pulls up all my shit, except for Twitch, because I made these before I was on Twitch.
Cool. So there you go. That's exciting. That's going to be it for now. Thank you to our wonderful sponsor, In Stock Trades, for making it happen yet again. Thank you to everybody in the chat. You guys are lovely as always. And if you're watching later, let us know in the comment section what you thought of the episode. We always appreciate any comments that you guys leave on there. Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe if you haven't. Help us grow even more. All that fun stuff. We'll be back next week on Monday for hauls, previews, reads at regular hours at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So catch you guys next week. Peace out. Stay safe. All that fun stuff.